Many thanks for staying with us. You're still watching Good Morning Namibia. Now, the Namibia Financial Institutions Supervisory Authority, NAMFISA, dedicated to promoting consumer financial literacy, undertakes various educational initiatives throughout the year. These efforts are intensified during the festive season, a period when consumers are more vulnerable to potential risks associated with non-banking financial institutions under NAMFISA's supervision. The primary objective is to empower consumers nationwide by raising awareness about NAMFISA's mandate and educating them on their financial rights and responsibilities. We have the pleasure of welcoming Junias Erasmus, the Consumer Education Specialist at NAMFISA. Very good morning to you, Mr. Erasmus, and welcome to GMN.
Very good morning, sir. Thank you very much for having me.
Again, I think, Junias, a good place to start, of course, will be by underscoring the mandate of NAMFISA. I know for a while you've been trying to get that message across to the Namibian public. Are we achieving that? Is that message getting across? Do people understand who and what NAMFISA is? Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. It's especially during this festive season that we are trying so hard to make sure that the consumers understand who NAMFISA is, what we do, and why we do what we do. Well, the NAMFISA exists to supervise financial institutions and financial services, and to advise the Minister of Finance on matters related to financial institutions and financial services in terms of NAMFISA Act. That is the Act number 3 of 2001. NAMFISA is further responsible for supervising and enforcing compliance with the Financial Intelligence Act, the Act number 13 of 2012, in respect to all accountable and reporting institutions supervised by NAMFISA in terms of the NAMFISA Act. So practically we are referring to institutions like the pension funds, the medical aid funds, the stock exchange, insurance brokers, the agents, and the micro-lenders. So actually we are trying so hard. People, they are actually understanding who we are now, because we are trying by going to all the regions and educate them to make sure that they are protected and make informed decisions.
Fantastic. Perhaps some viewers may ask themselves, why we need to supervise financial institutions. What do you have to say to that?
Well, thank you very much. NAMFISA supervise financial institutions to enable identifying unfair treatment to consumers that may need to be addressed, and to protect consumers against various malpractices in the non-banking financial sectors, to also avail recourse mechanisms to consumers, to increase confidence in the non-banking financial sectors, and also to ensure the financial inclusion while providing the consumer education and awareness.
Fantastic. What are some of the malpractices you've observed in the current landscape here?
Well, NAMFISA has observed quite a number of malpractices. That includes the signing of blank and partially blank contracts and documents, the relevant information that is not explained to consumers. Sometimes they find they want a product A, but they end up getting product B, overcharging of interest, and according to the Microlending Act number 7 of 2018, NAMFISA has only allowed the microlenders, for example, to charge 30%, but we have a number of microlenders that are charging more. And they were really encouraging the public to bring this information to us so we deal with them accordingly and protect the consumers from being abused by the system. The surrendering of ATM cards and PINs, the affordability assessments, we are saying the consumers are given some loans, for example, that they cannot afford to pay back. And in some cases, the employers are not paying contributions to the respective pension funds, and also the misleading advertisements that we have circulating around.
And obviously avenues exist, for such grievances to be heard. Talk to us about those avenues, and are people making use of these avenues here?
Yes, sorry, sir, I did not get the question.
Yeah, obviously there exist avenues for those who feel aggrieved to have their issues heard and addressed. Talk to us about those avenues that exist and how NAMFISA comes into that.
All right, thank you very much. So when a consumer feels that they are mistreated by a non-banking financial institution, they can reach to NAMFISA. We have a toll-free number that is available, which is 0800 290 500. They can call us during the office hours, and they can explain the concerns in all the local languages so that we can try to see how we are going to assist them. Alternatively, the consumers that are in Windhoek, for example, or maybe in Commerce, they can visit our office, the NAMFISA office that is located at Gutenberg Plaza in Benny List Street here in Windhoek. And also, as a consumer education specialist, I'm really encouraging the consumers to visit our website where there is reliable information, where the consumers will be able to have the correct information on how to lodge a complaint, for example, or what to do when they are mistreated by these entities. So consumers also we are also encouraging them to lodge a complaint with NAMFISA. If the NAMFISA is here to protect the consumers. So however, it is crucial to note that NAMFISA only has the jurisdiction over institutions that are registered with it. Yep. So therefore, we are really encouraging, therefore, before engaging in businesses with any non-banking financial institutions, consumers should at least ensure that the entity is registered with NAMFISA.
How do they verify that here?
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah,
so the consumers can verify the registration via our toll-free number that I just shared. Yep. By contacting us NAMFISA directly to our toll-free number, which is 0800 290 500. If the institution is registered with NAMFISA and a complaint is lodged, NAMFISA will investigate the matter and take appropriate actions to address the concerns that are raised by the consumers and to make sure that we help the consumers accordingly.
Very much indeed. Junias, thank you very much for your time and insights. Just, I know that we're, of course, heading into the festive season as well. Oftentimes we see a lot of, trends happening in these times leading up to the festive season. Because what is the message of caution from NAMFISA? What is a piece of advice to our soon-to-be holiday makers here?
Well, thank you very much, sir. So, I mean, it is December, and it is the festive season. So NAMFISA encourages consumers to spend wisely, avoid unnecessary debts, and prioritize saving. So be cautious when engaging with financial services and ensure that you only deal with NAMFISA registered financial institutions. If you have concerns or need assistance, we are really encouraging consumers to please contact NAMFISA through our toll-free number, 0800 290 500. Or visit our offices in Windhoek so that we at least make sure that we protect and step in and make sure that the consumers are not abused by the system. So let's work together to make sure this festive season is financially enjoyable and at least financially responsible, and while we are also promoting the consumer education.
Absolutely. Thank you for being with us here.
Thank you very much, sir.
There you have it. Junias Erasmus, he is the Consumer Education Specialist at NAMFISA. He's taking us through the mandate of NAMFISA, what they do as far as the supervision of the non-banking financial sector. Of course, also just touching there on some of the avenues that consumers can explore should they feel aggrieved by any events, any disruptions. And of course, NAMFISA can assist in that regard. 0800 290 500. That's the number you can reach. That's 0800 290 500 should you have any grievances. To stay with us, Good Morning Namibia continues.